Hello folks, time for another video in the shave and a little comparison. How do you like that? Alright, so I've been asked, I don't want to say a zillion times, but I've been asked many times in the past, which razor do I like better? The Twig by Leaf or the Thorn? Now, up until a couple days ago, I did not own the Thorn, but I purchased it. And so now I have both razors right there. The Thorn is in black, like a matte black, and my Twig is gunmetal. Now, here's the only thing that I wish that they would have did at Leaf was put like this is the Twig and this is the Thorn on the razors. But from watching a million, there is a million of these videos, so you really don't have to scope it out if you don't want to. But on the Thorn, let me open it and I'll show you. There is a little bump. I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's a bump right below the magnet there that is not on the Twig. And like I says, I got this in black. The Thorn is in black, and my Twig, I don't know why it's not focusing. Oh, but that is in gunmetal. I'm going to be using the Thorn today, so it's not going to be like a side-by-side comparison. I've had the Twig for about a year now, so this is the Thorn. Let's put my favorite blade in there, which is a Crown. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Crown half DE, or half blade. I don't know why I keep on saying DE. And we'll put that in there. Close that up. And the Thorn is supposed to be more aggressive. We'll see about that. I have plenty of growth. I've been kind of waiting, so I have like, I don't know, a lot. Alright, so Twig kind of versus the Thorn, but we're going to be using my favorite Stirling scent today. Piacenza. Nice. I already have that whipped up in the black timeless bowl using the Craving shaving brush. Actually, let me kind of fluff this up a little bit because it's been sitting here for a little bit while I set up those razors. Alrighty, let's wet the face. Yeah, I've been getting a bunch of emails and questions like about these two razors, and it's kind of funny because there's about, I don't know, there's a zillion videos out there. Comparison. A lot of guys are actually shaving side by side, but I'm just going to shave with the Thorn today with that Crown blade in there because I know that blade so well. And like I says, I've had the Twig for about a year, so I know how that shaves and I love it. It's one of my favorite single edge razors. By the way, this is Stirling Piacenza. My favorite scent out there. That nice Italian citrus. But it's not about the soap today. It's about the razor. Sorry if you hear a hum in the background, but it is a little warm here today in New Jersey, so the air conditioning is pumping. I kind of have the duct over there covered, but it's going to get really warm in here. Alright, so let's see how this goes with the Thorn by Leaf. Well, I can tell you just from doing that little bit, you could definitely feel the blade more than you can with the Twig. Not uncomfortable at all, just you could definitely feel the blade. And I forgot to close this window, so I hope no loud cars come by. So the Thorn. Like I said, my only complaint by looking at the two razors is I wish they would have put the names on the razors. That's why I figured if I got the Thorn in black, I'll be able to tell the difference, because there is a difference between the black and the gunmetal, which I have the Twig in gunmetal. But like I said, all I can really tell right now is that there's just a little more blade feel. Like I said, not uncomfortable. I'm not going to use the word aggressive because so far it doesn't feel aggressive. It just feels efficient. I was debating on what color to pick this up in, and there was a lot. I was, there's rose gold and there's silver and there's chrome, but I just decided, you know what, I'll go for the black. I could definitely tell under my nose that there's just a little bit more blade feel. Like I said, not uncomfortable, just you could just definitely tell you got a blade in there. All right, well, I'll tell you what, so far, very nice. And I already know what I'm going to say later on about this, because people are going to want to know. Oh, that's good. It pretty much mowed down all that growth I had for days and days. My last shave, I believe, was 5 days ago. So. And they're priced, from what I can tell, they're priced exactly the same. I believe $59. And they do send you a pack of 5 of their blades. I just used the crown because I am very familiar with the crown blade. And I figured that would be a good blade to use as a comparison. Like I says, what I can tell right off the bat here is just there's a little bit more blade feel, because it does have a slightly larger blade gap. Very nice though. Kind of reminds me of the same comparison between the two different sizes of Game Changers. But very nice. So if you feel that the Twig is way too mild for you, then I would definitely suggest picking up the Thorn, because it has that slightly more blade feel. Oh yeah. And of course, you know, that soap is awesome, Piacenza, from Stirling. Nice. So yeah. To me, just slightly a little more blade feel. than the Twig, but very enjoyable. And of course the weight is, I'm sure, the same. I really didn't check that, but I think the weight is the same. Oh, I got my counter wet. And I was about to lean into it, so I'd have been soaking wet. All right, folks, so let me just scope out the face. And oh yeah, totally BBS. That's nice. All right, so let me empty good old Sigmund the Sea Monster sink. Do a little cold water rinse. Don't know how cold it's going to be because the weather's been crazy here. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Nice. It's still cold. Alrighty, good old Karen towel. Oh, that's awesome. Alrighty. So, what did I think about that? Well, I thought it was very good. Now, let me just wipe down my counter one more time because I know I'm going to lean into it, kind of going over this. So, between the two, between the Thorn and the Twig, this is the Twig. This is the Thorn. The Thorn has the blade in it. And I'm going to tell you right now, great shaver. Exactly almost like the Twig, except with a little more blade feel. If you have heavy duty beard or you have a couple days that you're trying to get off, I would definitely recommend the Thorn. But if you want a daily driver, I suggest the Twig. And like I said before, the blade that I used today for that comparison was the Crown. You can use whatever blade you like. Come on, focus. So I used the Crown today in that. Might as well take it out while I'm at it, right? Alrighty, so like I said, my comparison, the Thorn is great. Just a little more blade gap, a little more, I don't want to say really aggressive, but just slightly more aggressive. And definitely, I would say use the Twig for your daily driver. And for if you shave every couple days, do the Thorn. And the boxes are as such. One says the Twig, and one says the Twig Thorn. So there you have it, folks. So if you enjoyed today's, almost forgot. We need to finish this off with something nice before I close out. I'm forgetting my splashes lately. So that was Piacenza, which, you know, if you follow my channel, is my favorite Stirling scent. Stirling has so many great scents, but I do gravitate towards the Piacenza. Oh, that's so good. So that was the matching Piacenza from Stirling. Alright, folks. So if you enjoyed today's comparison with the Leaf Twig and the Leaf Thorn, give me a thumbs up. If you said, you don't know what you're talking about, you idiot, hit that dislike button and stay safe. And I got something good coming from my upcoming next shave, which just came in the mail today. And stay safe. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.